Hello, my name is Shanae Gladney. I'm going to share some information about home and school connections with students and influencing teaching and learning. Some of the cultural teaching and learning with students should be making sure you know their background and their history so that you can bring it into the classroom and support them with the rest of the group. What cultural competence and role instructions for ELs will we use? Some of the roles for the EL instructions that we will use will be supporting their language that they bring from home and helping to guide them with the English learning language that's coming into the classroom. How can EL's cultural values and beliefs be integrated appropriately in the context of text teaching and learning? So, to value their beliefs, we would go back into some of their history, maybe information that was shared in the classroom from a parent that can be brought in, and we can further review and talk about what we learned in this matter. The role of the students' learning will be for the students to get educated in the classroom with the education and the reading that is supportive to their learning. How can the school and the classroom environment influence the language? We can influence the language with the use of support from our EL support service system, staff that can come in and help with their cultural background, their language that can be interpreted or translated into the English language as the students become more engaged in the classroom with other peers. What are some strategies for supporting and celebrating the cultural diversity instruction? Some of the strategies and the cultures that we would support will be highlighting their background, maybe having parent meetings, having the parents come in, bring other family members, also maybe using a food demonstration that we can share in the classroom and other students can get engaged in families. What are some strategies for home language and cultural assess? The home language will be our main priority to making sure we stand for it and know what languages they use with the family, because we'll have to make that connection and build a relationship with the family just as well as the student in the classroom. Supporting the needs of ELs in the classroom. What are some of the strengths and strategies that represent different strengths and needs? Some of the strengths will be making sure we engage with them. We find out where they are, maybe completing an assessment, using a spreadsheet to see what learning or reading skills that they have in their language versus the English language. What are some opportunities and approaches to meet the social and emotional needs? Social emotional needs will be able to allow the students to speak up and speak out and give more information of what they did in their country and how their beliefs may be different from ours, and some of the items that we're doing in the classroom that are new and a great experience that they want to share. What is the importance of understanding the social emotional cultural needs? Is very important to know their social emotional needs, because we have to make sure we have that connection in the classroom and that they feel included. We don't want no one to feel left out or feel that they need to have to be pulled aside. We need to do this as a group, and if the group can't coincide, we get smaller groups to work together. The home and school connections. How might the family and community practices the funds knowledge with the language learning? With the community practices, we will use some of that funding to get those outside partners to help with the ELs in the classroom to help them read and write in English according to their cultural background. What are some strengths and strategies to build to foster that strong family, community, and school partnership? Like I stated, that strong family community partnership with the school, we're making that connection with the parent to build it, to get more information from the parents to talk about how they feel and what they've seen their child do, and if they have improved and seen progress since they've been in the classroom. Highlighting their home language, including the family involvement. Giving the parents time to come inside the classroom, read a story, talk with other children, and get engaged. And engagement practices will be done weekly or daily in the classroom as needed. We'll make sure we give that parent the opportunity to be involved.